I could remember vividly that when I was still in secondary school, I heard about this scheme. They call it investment scheme. They call it Ponzi. They call it whatever. I think MMM, and a lot of Nigerians invested their money into MMM, and some people we heard cashed out, while some people their money Otilo. And after this MMM, I thought maybe Nigerians must have learned a lot from it. Then we saw something like Ultimate Cycle and a whole lot of what we call Ponzi scheme where people put their money, and at the end you see Nigerians they will cry. After crying, another one will come out. They will still invest their money, and then I begin to wonder: do we Nigerians actually understand what investment is all about? Abi we are just into where we put our money, boom, our money grow like fat. Some people will even tell you make money while you sleep. And so that has been a thing of worry to me. And today I am here to discuss about this in today's episode. Don't forget, my name is Tisa, and today I'm with my co-host, an amazing lady, black beauty, a woman of substance. Please, can you introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Ugobo Yibo.
Ugebo, waiting.
Oh Yibo.
Waiting that one mean. What does it mean?
I love it. It's my
Who is your
own.
love? I beg. Let's
Tisa, you've denied me.
no,
Oh.
let's just try as much as possible to be, real, because this is real talk media. So
Okay.
let's be real and professional.
Well, you
Please,
do
what's the meaning of
okay,
Ugebo
though.
Yibo?
Oh well, Ugobo Yibo is actually an Igbo name.
Okay.
Ugobo on its own in Igbo means mirror, but then in terms of beauty, it actually means a beautiful lady.
Oh wow. So now, since you are being real now,
Okay.
do you really think you should answer
Of
Ugebo?
course.
Okay. So our co-host said she is beautiful. That's what she said. So it's left for you to know. And in order to, because if I begin to talk on this topic, I may be biased. I may say a lot of things. So that's why we, invited someone, a business guru, someone we believe that has over time has lived to see Nigerians fall for all these investment scams. I don't know whether he himself was also
That's so
scammed, but
great.
he consigned and shy. So please, can we know who you are, sir?
Thank you very much. I'm Comrade Felix Chemele Onwachineman, the CEO of Leo Crypto Investment Limited. Um,
Leocrypt Investment Limited. So what does Leocrypt do? Careful name, eh?
well, like the name, Leo is actually my nickname, and then crypto has to do with cryptocurrencies. So Leo Crypto Investment is we talk about investment in cryptocurrencies and digital currencies and all of that.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Thank God you are talking about investment. And the person before is also what?
Into
investment.
investment.
So I'm sure today we are going to learn a lot. So sit tight as we start our car. Now, this crypto of a thing now, because I since you say you're into crypto, let me start from there. I've seen a lot of people. Because I could remember one time when I was, small money enter my hand, you understand? And I was asking someone, assistance now, I don't really have, a business idea because then I was busy with school and everything. I was asking the person, so what business do you think I can actually put my money in so I can go and study? And the first thing the person said is what? Crypto trading. I said, wow, that's wonderful. But I don't know anything about crypto trading. He said a lot of things, and out of the things he said, there was one thing he said. He said to me, crypto can make you rich
Hmm.
in a minute.
Okay.
Crypto can make you poor in a minute. And I became afraid. So now, since you're into crypto, I want to ask you this question. Do you think that crypto cryptocurrency or crypto trading, everything really turn Nigerians into investors or just gamblers with
Better.
SS grammar, with grammar. I'm into crypto, I'm an investor. I hope you're not investor like Sabinus.
Actually, feel like it's because of this question that Sabinus went into investment in his own way, funny way. Okay, so that's why we know him as
Investor. So he invested in his
in
talents.
his talent.
Yeah.
Actually, he's a comedian. Anyway, I think first of all, what we need to do is to understand what is investment. Okay, because when we are talking about investment, if we don't have the idea, we don't understand what investment is all about, we begin to misinterpret it. And then when somebody says investment, you begin to look at it in different angles that is not the actual way. Okay, so first of all, an investment is actually when you bring out your money, your time, your effort, and then you put it into something with the expectation of making profit out of it in future. So the future is now you that will determine whether it's 1 month, a year, 2 years, but it's a long-term stuff. It's not something that you put and then you're expecting if you sleep and wake up tomorrow, you see money everywhere. So an investment it requires your finance, it requires your time, and it requires your effort. Now, sometimes some professionals take that effort from those that have the money. They take their time, they bring in their effort, and then if you have the money, they will now use the money. But these three things must be visible. And whether you are injecting money, you are putting time, or you are putting in your effort, it's expected that it's a long-term goal. It's something that you are expecting in future, not an instant wealth or whatever. Okay, just like I'm the CEO of crypto investment, and like you have mentioned, cryptocurrencies. When we talk about cryptocurrency investment, people misinterpret it with trading. Trading cryptocurrency is not investing in cryptocurrency. It's two different things. In fact, is a kind of a broad word in cryptocurrency. So it's about what you know about cryptocurrencies. Okay, because if you understand what crypto entails, first is a digital currency. What we are talking about is money. So we are talking about money. But now, what kind of money? We're talking about a digital money, that is crypto. We are not talking about
The physical
the
cash.
physical cash you are seeing. Okay, because people trade with physical cash.
Yeah.
People trade that have been trading before cryptocurrency
Exactly.
came to be. Okay, so when we talk about investing in cryptocurrency, it means looking for a potential coin that has potential for future growth. That means a coin that you know that its value is going to increase over time. So what you do is you buy it at lower rate, expecting that in future, in 2 years, in 3 years to come, that this crypto is going to be valued in so and so amount of money, then I can now resell. Okay, so that is crypto investment, investing your money in a coin that has potential.
So which one is the trading now? Which one?
The trading aspect is because as cryptocurrency is highly volatile. Volatile means that the price can go up, come down every minute, every hour, and all of that. Okay, so people tend to predict what the price is going to be at so and so time. In 24 hours, cryptocurrencies, the price can come up, come down from $100,000 to $80,000 to $150,000. So your ability to actually sit on the system, read your charts, understanding the trend of that particular coin at that particular time, knowing where the movement is going to, and your ability to predict the price is the trading aspect. Okay, but when you want to invest in it, you don't actually want to sit down there monitoring the time from every minute, every second. All you know is that in next 10 years, in next 5 years, Bitcoin is going to be in $200,000. So you don't care what the price is now. You don't care what the price is going to. Your prediction is, experts are telling you that in the next 10 years, Bitcoin is going to be 200,000. Therefore, I have 2 million. So what is the 2 million sitting in my account? I can just buy Bitcoin and wait for it in the next 5-10 years. That is an investment. So it's not trading. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I think from what he's saying, it means that that trading aspect is actually risky.
Yeah.
It's actually risky now, and because it is risky, can you call it investment or will you call it gambling?
Okay. Well, like I said earlier, before you venture into a business that you want to tag an investment, you must have put in effort and time. Okay, so what happened is that a lot of people go into crypto trading without putting in their time and the effort. Okay, there is nothing wrong with trading crypto. Absolutely. In fact, I traded crypto as an before I started receiving currencies for investment. I started with trading because at that time I didn't have enough resources to actually buy a coin as per se. Okay, so what I did is to trade, because when you are trading you have margins. Okay, this exchange platform, they give you margins that you can trade with 100k, and then you are trading a crypto worth $100,000 with your 100k because of your margin. That is the ability to predict all these things. Okay, and then you can see yourself making money instantly. Maybe for example, let me show you how it works. If let's use Bitcoin for example, I think as at now it should be 100,000. Let's use $100,000 as the rate. Okay, and then I'm looking at it. I'm on my system reading the chart, and then Bitcoin is reading $102, $103,000, and then I feel like, okay, I've looked at my chart and I'm feeling like, okay, Bitcoin is going to hit $110. Okay, so all I need to do is to buy at $100,000, $101, and wait for it. Now I may buy at $101,000. That is my entry. Entry means the point at which you purchased. Okay, so you have made an entry at $101, and you're expecting that from $102 you're already making profit. But if I bought $101 and next in Bitcoin is at $99,000, I'm already losing as a trader, and you'll be seeing it on your system. But also you need another margin, another money to sustain the margin, because when it goes down and your asset is liquidated, that is when you lose all your money. But if you have enough money to also hold your margin, for example, if I'm using like another 100k to hold my margin, it means that for me to lose all my assets, Bitcoin needs to fall to 50 something thousand dollar before all my money will finish, all my 100k. So but my ability to sit down, read these things, invest in it, time conscious, look at it, nobility trade, you are somewhere drinking pame, you keep your phone inside pocket. You get what I'm saying? Because you think you have invested in Bitcoin. If you wake up your money has liquidated, you need to be there. That's why the real traders are not seen outside. Most times they take their time, 1 month, 2 months, they're on their system and they're telling they're trading, and you're like, what are you trading, young man? Okay, and then when the money clicks, they come out and they are spending their money, and then you're telling them they made it out of scam or whatever. No. This is their effort, their time, and their skill, their ability to read those charts and then stick with it and now invest their money in it.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
Yes.
Like you said investment, you have to invest your time, you have to invest your effort and all of that.
Yes.
And now currently, if we are to actually, like, from a scale of 1 to 10, people that really want to like invest, like put in that effort, invest their time and all of that, from a scale of 1 to 10, let's just say just 6% of them are, or rather 5% of them are ready to do that. So would you say that this quick money of a thing now, that people are really rushing it? Because now, like you said, we do have people that, although this Ponzi scheme of a thing, it's outdated, yes, but then every day we still have new Ponzi schemes coming up. So are you going to say that this quick money mentality is really greed, or just an excuse for survival mode in this our hard economy?
Okay, first of all, let's not limit making money quick syndrome to just an investment. It's everywhere.
Okay.
Even in business, even if you go to Onitsha in market, you will see them. A bag or safia. Okay, is there. Okay, so now when we talk about the society we live in, I can tell you that Nigerians don't majority of them don't actually know what is an investment. Okay, people actually feel that anything that comes, whatever that is trending, that okay, because somebody is doing it and the person is succeeding, you should rush into it. Okay, you don't rush into, and no matter how successful you feel the person that is doing it is, you don't rush into it. Remember, I listed 3 things. You need to go back, invest your time in that thing, invest in gathering knowledge, make your research. Even cryptocurrencies will tell you the number one lesson you will learn in cryptocurrency is do your own research. Is
Yes.
there is a terminology used in cryptocurrency. So no matter how I talk about crypto, even as an expert, before I give you the digit for you to invest in, I will also tell you do your own research. Okay, because whatever that I'm doing to succeed, it is based on my own skills, on the knowledge I have about that thing. Okay, so I feel that a lot of Nigerians, especially the youth, they don't have time to invest in themselves, because investment also has to do with investing. There are 3 things you invest in: invest in your personal self, investment in real investment, and then you have financial investment. Okay, these 3 things you need to work on it before you put your money in something. You should be able to have at least knowledge about. If you don't have knowledge, invest money in acquiring an expert. That's why we are here. Like, we are burning our time reading about crypto. Yes, reading about crypto. You know, a lot of people look at Billord and then they say, it's not possible that it's crypto.
Yeah,
It's not
that
possible
gave you
that it's
such-
Bitcoin.
Even
Nigeria,
me say they show me, because yesterday as I was coming, to this, get one car where I see that should be. When I saw this, I said, who can be driving this kind of car? Oh, what was just going on in my mind? And then I looked, because the mirror is not really tinted. So I looked and I saw, I said, Nabi Lord. And every time I begin to wonder, because I have seen videos of his house, but the one at Ebenezer, I've actually seen the Ebenezer, the house itself.
Yeah.
I see the kind of cars that this young man, and I begin to wonder, how did he make this money? And they say it's crypto. I say, is he really crypto? Maybe
okay,
one of
I'm going to help you. It's
Okay.
actually crypto. I believe in it so much, and someone like Billord is opportune to have gotten it right. Okay, this is what happens in Nigeria when something new comes out. You see a lot of stakeholders, because they are used to their old trend. They don't allow the younger ones to invest in it or to exploit it. They will always target a name, most especially if something you are not aware of, you don't know how this thing works. You see our father telling us he had the scam. Imagine. Okay, let me give you an example. In 2019, that is COVID-19, 2019,
No,
2020.
2020, yeah.
Yes, I learned about crypto in 2018, but then I wasn't so into it. I was just learning. I was still in school learning about it. And then there was not all these features to hold coins. It was not common. Now we can hold coin in our phone. Back then, okay, once you misplace your phone, you have misplaced your coin. Okay, so but as time goes on, they keep modifying all these things because it's a technology. A cryptograph is a computer language that works on blockchain. Okay, so this is what brought about the cryptocurrency, the currency used on those blockchain. Okay, now even me, I can own a coin, but because I'm not I can't sustain a coin that people will use all over. I don't have the resources to sustain it. It will not fly. Okay, but when you have companies come together and build coin and bring communities to use those coins, it begins to have value. Okay, and then those companies will not have to pull out. In fact, there is more to it. So in 2020, we were monitoring Bitcoin. Bitcoin was around $5,000. Okay, then that COVID-19 struck and everybody were at home. Bitcoin fell to $3,000. Someone like me that understood what Bitcoin was all about, like my head they hurt. That was when I paid $200 to go to Crypto Academy. Like, go to Crypto Academy and learn trading. My head they hurt. I had to come back. I'm telling my uncle that is rich. Nah, you know, 1 million. Just 1 million. And look at, let me tell you, when you know what you are doing, when you are convinced, all you need is just someone that will believe in it.
Yes.
Okay, to back you up and push. Now, my brother, okay, we are hoping to split it 500,000 just to buy 1 Bitcoin. Let me tell you, if in 2021 you had $3,000, that is not even up to 1 point something million naira to buy 1 Bitcoin, do you think you will not be building houses now if you had invested? No, let's be frank. Okay, yes, there are millions of coins out there, but your ability to know which one is real, which one has a problem that it's solving in the society. Bitcoin is solving, is not even, we are not even done with Bitcoin. Even the price it is now is still very much cheap. A time will come where you will buy Bitcoin $1 million, because it's not like every money. It's not like Nigerian money that you go and print in CBN. It has limited number, and that scarcity is what makes the value of money to increase. The value of money is, if it's not easily accessible, it will continue to increase and increase, and more people will keep buying Bitcoin. Tomorrow, if you have money, I can tell you, you begin to nurse the idea to own one Bitcoin. And the moment you buy it and keep it in your wallet, you are removing something from the market. You are making it scarce. And let me tell you, a lot of people have also lost their Bitcoin. So there are people that don't have access to their coin anymore, and it is lost forever. So this is reducing the quality of Bitcoin that is in the market. And at every point in time, the price will keep going up. The question is, when did you buy? And why did you buy? And what is your expectation? Okay, so because if you are buying as an investment, it's expected that you are accumulating. Accumulating means at every point in time you are buying. You are buying. You don't care the price. Like for someone like me, if I have money, like Billard, I keep buying Bitcoin. I keep buying and buying. Yes, because I understand the system. And so if someone like me had invested and I have one Bitcoin in 2020, I don't think we'll be sitting down here talking about
So
this.
I can't even see it.
As in
No, let's be frank. Now, aside from Bitcoin, there are other coins. You have Ethereum, you have Solana. I think as last year, I was shouting on my status, everybody go and buy Solana. Solana was at $50. $50, and it even fell down to $19. How much is $19 that you cannot wake up and say, okay, let me go and buy? Investing something like 200,000, 300,000 in Solana that was at $19. Now Solana is in 200 and something dollar.
Wow.
This is now when you sell. I don't know if you are getting me, but when the buzz is out there, people are saying, hey, crypto will humble you. They don't have the knowledge of what, in fact, people don't even know what is cryptocurrency. You understand the business you are going into, you understand the trends, you become an expert in it before you begin to invest money. Because even out there, like I told you, anybody can make cryptocurrency, but you need to know those ones that are top 1 in the world, top 2 in the world, top 10. Which asset is it? How many people is holding it? How many millions of dollars have people invested before you even invest your 10,000 naira and then you're expecting money? So that is all about crypto. And Billard, I can tell you that man is a lucky person, because even if he's not an calling, we call Bitcoin, I'm telling you, you can never run dry. Yes, you cannot. Okay, so that is it.
Do you know why? Do you know why I'm staying like this now? Because I don't know. I'm just imagining. Imagine. Oh God.
If I had land to sell,
Then I
and
could
then
have.
that is why they say that this boy is stupid. He sold his father's land. I would have done such if they have shared my father's land. I'm telling you, to be frank. And because that was an opportunity I was seeing. As of 2019, Shiba came. People that bought Shiba, let me tell you, yes, people don't understand it.
No.
People that I also miss that Shiba.
Hey.
Because if I had my fear was wallet. Can't ask anybody that understand crypto. Wallet, as at then, keeping your wallet is difficult, because then I need to phone then we can easily lose our phone. Now people, they protect their phone. Back then, people lose their phone, they keep their phone, they steal it, and tomorrow you are in the market buying something, buying another phone. Then if you lose your phone, you have lost every single thing. But people like Binance, Trust Wallet, you'll be hearing them now.
Yes.
Trust Wallet, they are beginning to make it easier. As a matter of fact, time will come, if you as a young person don't know what is crypto, you don't know how to use it, you'll be seen as somebody that is stupid in the society.
Hey.
Just like when ATM machine came out and a lot of I will not use it, I will not now if you cannot use it, people are looking at your card, they are learned. Because it's a computer language and it is here to stay, and people will keep building on it. Now you can buy airtime with crypto. I don't know if you know. You can now book your flight with crypto. You can now pay for land. You have to start accepting.
Sister, what is it? Sister, what is it?
So that is it. So that is it. And I actually feel like people like Billard should host more conferences to talk to people about this.
Yes,
we have the
I will
knowledge.
invite him.
Yeah, we will
to
invite
talk to
him. We will try.
So now, I don't know. You have just made me. Instead of me to be thinking about the topic now, I'm not thinking about my life. So I think I need to come back to reality first because as of all those years you are calling, my I have never ever I didn't even think of anything crypto, anything
True.
business.
Yeah.
That was in my mind then was enter university, carry first class, boom, come out. But now you're
Our education system is also wrong in this country, and our government are not helping us out. Okay, because these people have access to resources to do this. Look at a country that is using Bitcoin as its currency, like a country is El Salvador or whatever. Go and check it is there. They started in 2021 or thereabouts. Now they're among the highest accumulators of Bitcoin. Then they are using Bitcoin as their official legal tender. That's to tell you it's not a child's play. I believe
so that means funds are
yeah.
just rotating among them.
Exactly. Like the government took charge. Because what crypto is all about, especially Bitcoin, I always use Bitcoin as an example because that is the original cryptocurrency out there. Every other one is imitating it or trying to modify what Bitcoin is doing as a blockchain. What Bitcoin was all about is to remove the power of central government controlling people's money, banks. You don't understand the concept. If you understand what it's all about, you even love the knowledge. Now, what banks normally do is that when you put your money, they'll tell you when to come and collect it or not, right? And then when you are making payment, you make transfer, you pay. You pay for your
Charges.
transfer.
Yes.
You see the charges. So what these people did is that up till today, we don't know who created Bitcoin. They stood their ground and said no. That for money to be, that money is supposed to be in the hands of the owner. Like na person wey get money suppose dey
They
control it.
control
Not
am,
like tomorrow
yeah.
now, in or now, you have money, EFCC abia lock your account. They cannot lock my wallet. EFCC cannot lock my Bitcoin wallet. They cannot. The only thing is that they can monitor my wallet and see when I convert it to naira. I just kuche the bank until I don't know if but they can't lock my wallet. I can have billions of dollars in my wallet and it will be there. And then you know that in crypto you have three types of wallet. You have the cold wallet, you have the warm wallet, and then you have the hot wallet. The cold wallet is the one that if you die, if you don't give people access to it, nobody can have it. The money will die with you. It's always in a flash drive. Imagine putting billions of dollars in a flash drive and keeping it. Which bank, which police go come lock up?
Nobody.
So this is the thought behind Bitcoin, in order to remove that central system of government controlling people's money. That was what brought the idea of having one universal currency, having a digital currency that wherever you are in the world, it is acceptable. So that is what anywhere you go now, you can use Bitcoin. You can use Bitcoin to buy anything. Convertibles in a naira. So this is what brought about Bitcoin. And unlike every other currencies, it has limited number. And since 2029 that it was printed, none has been printed again. You can't even print it again. Before even the process of printing a cryptocurrency, you go off. Through when you go through mining and all of this. I don't know if you're getting me. So you see that because it is scarce, it's not something you can just produce overnight. The quantity will keep diminishing, the quantity will keep reducing. Why the value? The demand is high. Why the value will keep going? I remember only 10% of the world population actually know what is cryptocurrency. So imagine when we top it to 20%.
That would be more money.
You will see Bitcoin at $1 million.
So now, from this thing you are saying now, it means that using this your crypto now, for instance, it means that these people actually took their time to study the future, and they actually, how will I put it? They actually endured. Because I'm sure that it must have gone through processes. It didn't just all of a sudden come out, boom, and in the next minute it is already at 100,000 or whatever it is that now. So now, which means that anything that has to do with investment, I think people will need to, have patience, number one, and then we have to understand that Once investment is concerned, it is more like a tortoise movement, slow
Slow.
and
Steady,
steady.
yeah.
Now I want to ask you now, what would it take to make Nigerians to fall in love with slow and steady investment? Because for people to always, someone like me now, I can proudly tell you that, even though I know say I never make money, but I can proudly tell you that for you to scam me, you for me you can never scam me. Let me use that word. In fact, the highest scam you can ever do to me is to steal from me. But for you to convince me that if I put money here, boom, in the next 1 hour, in the next 45 minutes, money,
Result.
you cannot do that to me. You understand?
Yes.
So now, what do you think that should be done for Nigerians to actually understand this thing of what investing in things that are what slow and steady? Because ihe na-eme, what actually makes them to be scammed easily
Lack of
is
patience.
because they just want to make it boom. Nobody thinks about the future, and it actually affects our way of life.
Of course.
That is why you will see a young girl now. Let me bring relationship into this matter. You will see a young girl and a young guy, and you know that basically this young guy is trying. This young guy, from his thoughts, from his movement, from his actions, you know that definitely this guy has what potential of becoming like successful. But you as the young girl, you don't even have the time. You don't want to wait for this guy to make it. So, and you see young girls, they are leaving young guys like us, young guys like me, Tisa,
Tisa.
that are working hard to make money, and you see them, they are tilting towards older men that are rich. And that's why you see someone who had effrontery to come online and tell you it is better to cry in a Lamborghini than to
Well,
laugh in a
Tisa-
keke or
Tisa,
whatever.
I think-
So now, wait, calm down. I haven't arrived. Now, I want you now
Okay.
to actually tell us what should be done so that we Nigerians will start appreciating things that build slowly and steadily. That's what
Okay.
we want to know.
All right.
Yes.
Tisa, please, my guest, please calm down for me.
Okay, Lamborghini.
I'll counter you because he just said now that that young girls of nowadays that they no longer have patience for hustling boys, right? Well, I think at this point it's not really the case.
So what is the case?
It's not really the case. I do feel that most girls now, even after trying to build up this future with that hustling or rather struggling guy from the start or from the scratch, you still see that particular guy whenever probably he blows up or he already made the money and all of that, you will see that the same guy leaving that young girl that actually struggled with him from the scratch. So Tisa, I would say it's not really the case. But let's not go
Wait,
there.
I don't really want us
But
to
let's not go
calm down. I
there.
don't really want us to dwell into this because, as a matter of fact, the question is for you as a young girl to even come out and say that you struggled with this guy. The question is, what impact did you make in
And do
this?
you think,
Calm down.
do you think girls don't really make impact in their guys' life?
The question, calm down. Calm down. You should just consider about what impact did you make. It's not just about the fact that calm
Okay,
down.
I'm
Don't rush
calm.
me.
I'm calm.
Please, let's be
I'm
civil.
calm.
Let's be civil here. Now the question is, what impact did you even make in the person's life? Abi you just did there. Even the small the person have, the guy will from the small way he get buy for you every time and be telling you, no, please manage it to be better tomorrow. No, it's not about, it's for you to open your mouth and comfortably say, I was there with him when he was struggling. You have to make sure that you really, really contributed to his success story, but that's not the case now.
Okay,
let's keep it
leave
aside.
it here,
So
exactly.
back to the question I asked earlier. I just really want to understand what can we do to Nigeria so that we actually begin to value and appreciate and inculcate. Oh my God!
Scatter.
Like take place value in things, in investment, in businesses that actually matures slowly and steadily, and not all this issue of boom, 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 money, boom, money. Oh no, that's what we really want to know.
Thank you very much. First of all, like I said, these three things matter. I think in terms of investing, Nigerian youths need to invest in themselves. Investing yourself is you gather knowledge, gather skills, learn more. Sometimes I wonder what people use phones to do actually. One thing I've come to realize is that it's not like we cannot do it, but a lot of young people are lazy about life. You wake up in the morning and then you think about the stress of doing something, and then you just, oh, who can I call to just take off this burden? If you continue like that, over time, you see yourself at 40, 50, and then you're just the same place where you are. You're not growing. Okay? The reason why, as a young person, I am working so hard for myself is because I feel like there's more I can do. And most times I don't go online to look at normal things that Nigerians look at, because I feel like this is what our society is already feeding us. So we need to get out of it to know what is happening
outside the box.
around the world. Yeah. When I learned about crypto, actually, I usually burn my time on YouTube following instructors before I now decided to find money. $200 then, no be small money. Attend a crypto academy in Lagos. That was when now there nobody's doing it again. And maybe tomorrow now I want to do a crypto academy and then I tag it at $1,000. Somebody will say, what is he even teaching? I don't know if you are getting me. Okay, so people need to learn. Don't just go to school, because the school we have here, I don't know, they are not following the trend.
Yeah.
If you go to university outside, you go to all these people doing accountancy, they are learning crypto now. It's everywhere. It's not a hidden knowledge. But come to Nigeria. Remember, Nigeria is the fourth. When crypto was booming, Nigerian population was the fourth in the world. After USA, India, Nigeria was fourth, but we are known for scamming crypto, not investing in. Yes, there's difference between scamming crypto. What happened then is that quite a good number of the white people have access. They can easily buy crypto. Okay, so, and because it's a new thing, everybody is trying to gather the knowledge. Even the white people don't know the value. So anyone who's in Nigeria, allow fake websites. When you invest, we double the crypto. Now they have bought the crypto with their money, hoping for it to multiply, right? Instead of us to use our money and buy crypto and have it, our brain now is now working on how to get people that have crypto to put
in our
own fake website. And then when they now bring the money, they don't even know what crypto is. All they know is that they have cash out. They now pull out the money and they are spending it here and there. But if you see those that know what, you can receive 1 Bitcoin, 2 Bitcoin, and not leave it in your wallet, no matter what you are spending. And that's why you have a lot of people that have cash out in crypto. Now they are broke in the system. They are back in the system. They are broke because they don't know what they cashed out with. They don't know the value. They just want to spend the money at that particular time. So youth should attend conferences, learn, talk to experts, have this zeal to learn. There's nothing there. Even the younger, even the boy and the lady, whoever, nobody is left out. Even the guys were more lazy than the girls. I can tell you the truth. And at every point in time, you see that your ideas, you have limited ideas. Every man should not have limited ideas. You should be able to have something new that others are doing. Not a graduate, WhatsApp. You are now selling gas. You are now, yes, it has become
justice from there.
It has become a norm. It has become honest in real estate everywhere. Like, you just get tired. That is just the simple. Find something. For example, now, if I want to market my real estate, I can tell you that I can look for people that I know that have crypto and begin to market them to buy those lines with crypto.
Another angle.
Yes, now. That's why it is low crypto investment. I swear, my idea was even to sell cars in crypto. No, you don't sell houses in crypto. They don't give me your naira. This is tagged at 100 and something Bitcoin. Come and buy it. It's a different ball game.
So do you think that if you place it at crypto that it will draw more people?
I'm not the audience I'm even looking at are not Nigerians, because they don't have cryptos.
But
I'm looking at companies, because you look at Dogecoin, they're trying to tell you that if you look at their roadmap, Dogecoin, in as much as it has hit, people don't collect cash out. They're telling me that the more people are using those cryptos, those currencies, the value is increasing. So those people that have those companies, they are looking for companies that can actually accept the use in Shiba. Shiba then was, if you buy coffee, they will tell you in so and so country you can use Shiba to buy this coffee, buy this, buy that. I don't know. So I want to set up a company where people can use crypto and buy. I don't know. I have access.
I'm not trying to underrate your your own opinion or idea of investing. You're not looking at investing in this Nigeria, but you know very well that you have to start from home, right?
Honestly,
You
no,
have to
like
start from
charity
home.
begins at
So
home now.
exactly. So how are you going to go about it?
If I start from home, yes, definitely, I'm going to start from home. That's why it's Leo Crypto. I'm from Nigeria anyway.
Okay.
But I have limited audience. People like B-Lord are few. People like B-Lord are few here. I can tell you. And quite a good number of people keep underestimating that guy. They will look at this guy doesn't have money. I swear you cannot even access his wealth because when we can only one flash drive somewhere. Bob no jicho tinye na system push or something online. And then you think you are doing business with him. One cash out from Bitcoin, you are done. You are done you are done just to eat money. And then if you now decide like he's doing now, all this I'll just look at Billboard online now, I'm gonna smile because I know what he's doing. And my telephone and my lana. Which in a phone in a lana? You're already a billionaire. There's nothing like in a phone and my lana. You have said it.
You can never.
Now the joy of
yeah,
having increases, so you have to keep.
Who told you with this thing Billboard is doing? Is he increasing it?
He should be increasing.
No,
it.
let's tell ourselves the truth. With here Billboard
because
with here iPhone 400 and something
because
thousand. Is it the way he will make millions and billions?
According to him, just like his estate. Now, according to him, the first phase was sold out now. It was sold out very, very fast. Then he's into the second phase. He's still
So, but do you
exactly.
think the way he was doing the business that is the business that sustains him?
that one is.
I don't know. It's a two different. I don't know if I get. No, it's not. It's not. Like, I can tell you.
Okay.
I can tell you. Unless B-Lord doesn't have crypto. Unless B-Lord is not B-Lord as in Bitcoin Lord.
So let's go. So we need to go ask him.
You need to go ask him. Tell him that I said. Unless because I'm aware. If I have the Bitcoin he have, I can tell you. Even if it's politics that I'm doing, you think it's politics that is giving me money. If I'm coming for campaign, because I know where my money is in hard drive, hidden somewhere in my house. That even EFCC cannot track it.
So now, if EFCC cannot track it, that means for me it is a more avenue for me to even use it to indulge in illegal.
No. See, let me tell you, that is another thing you don't know about cryptocurrency. In as much as people cannot hijack your asset, is open. That wallet address that you have in your hard drive, it will be seen that so amount of money is here. But you can't touch it. That is what I'm trying to say, that EFCC cannot. They might see how much Bitcoin have, but you cannot touch it like the money you have in bank. When you have money in bank, all you have to do is to freeze it. But when I have money in my wallet, all you can do is for you to see it. That is if you know how to track it. But we will show you how to track it because it's an open something. That is why crypto is different from banking. That even if Trump, US have money now, we can track their wallet and know how much that is there. But we cannot touch it. But everybody can see it. It's an open this thing. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is that B-Lord my beg yet. Unless monoblo B-Lord. But if actually
and you believe, and you also believe that actually he made his money because he was patient enough. He studied the market.
He put in the effort.
He put in the effort, his time. He had the patience to allow the asset that he had then to grow over time.
Okay, let's not say over time. He may have been, let's not say over time, listen. He may have been opportune to receive those coins in larger quantity. But because he understands what Bitcoin is all about, he's able to hold it. It's not only B-Lord that cashed out of cryptocurrencies right?
Yes.
But how many of them still dey market? So what we are saying is that he has the knowledge. He knows what crypto is. And that is what he's marketing. That is his brand.
So someone like that has invested in his own self, himself, to understand the market, to know what to do. If Bilod is trading now, I'm very sure he will trade like a professional and not just like people that want to put in money and cash out tomorrow.
immediately.
Exactly what I'm saying. So that
Okay.
is it.
So now I have one final question for you now. Because this question is very, have you ever said this, like have you ever said this thing, this phrase, this one go pay? Like you are looking at an investment and you tell yourself, Omo, this one go pay, and you invested your money, and at the end
It pays.
your money did not
It
nothing,
did not pay.
the whole thing crashed. Have that ever happened to you?
We did MMM now. We did not.
No, I mean to you in particular. Has it ever happened to you?
Actually-
I just want you to say yes or no first
no.
before I can ask you the next thing that comes with it. Has it ever happened to you? You said, Omo, this one na sure odd. If na people wey dey play sports bet, then this one na sure odd. So you were sure that this was gonna pay you, and at the end it didn't pay, everything
Okay,
crashed.
so
Just answer, has it ever happened to
hold
you?
on, hold
Answer
on,
yes
hold
or
on.
no.
Hold on. I'm trying to look at myself.
Okay.
For me to say this one could pay, it takes. You are talking about my principle as a
Wait,
person. Listen,
wait, before we,
listen.
no, wait, calm down.
I want to give you an answer.
Calm down. No, this was what happened in the Bible. It was a simple question. Adam, where are you? You know, for Adam to say, Lord, I am here. Next Adam say, if come give
Give an apple.
me apple, I can't chop, I can't see I dey naked, and all. I just want to know, before you go deep, I just want you to answer me yes or no. Have you, let me ask it again, have you ever said this one go pay, you invested in it, and at the end it didn't pay? Yes or no?
I don't think I've done any investment. I put in my money that I'm so sure that it will pay. It doesn't pay.
And it didn't pay.
Yes.
Now the question is, now the next question is, now since you haven't said this one go pay and last, in fact, from what you are saying now, whenever you say this one go pay,
Dey
surely it
Pay.
will go very well. And the question is, how are you able to determine the one that will be successful, and at the end it became successful?
Okay. Like that was what I wanted to tell you.
But I wanted you to answer
but you
that
were
one first.
running around this thing. You know, when you tell somebody to say
Around what the words?
okay, for me to look at something and say, okay, this thing is going to pay. Like I should, it's my own principle, taking a good look at this thing, and I'm convinced that if I have the money myself, I'm going to put my money here, even without telling you to come and put your money. You know, for someone like an investors like us, before we start looking for those that will invest with us, it's because we don't have the money. When you have the money, you don't go around and look for people that will invest with you. You invest it. Remember, it's a business, okay? So when you come to that stage whereby you look for people to invest with you, it's expected. That's why most times when you see people that look for experts to invest, they must have done something with these people, and they know that this person is transparent. That's why somebody can come and say, I have land, I want to sell. And then you see people rushing buying the land because over time, they have done business. They trust this person, right? So what I'm trying to tell you, that someone like me, before I tell person to say this thing can pay, I've done my own diligence, and I believe so much that it's going to pay. Okay.
Exactly, that's what I want to hear, because I have come to understand that the problem we have in Nigeria is because we just rush into things
No patience.
that we don't know. Because you go just stay, your guy go call you, Omo, you get one update wait now. What is that? I invested 2K here on Monday, and Wednesday they gave me 5K.
Rushing.
I'll let you.
You don't even care to know, okay, these people that I gave my 2K on Monday and my Wednesday, they already giving me extra 3K. What did they do with the money? What processes did my money, undergo for it to even
Plus
to that amount? Because investing 2K and getting 3K,
How?
that is over 100% now. So that means now massive cash out. And when you look at it, you say, okay, wow, okay, now look at what I will do. Let me now invest 100K, because I Later, when I had some, understanding and read about a lot of, I understood that that was what happened in MMM when it came out new. People invested small. People will invest like 2,000, 5,000. They'll be paid. They say, okay, let me invest higher. They invested 10,000. They got paid. They invested 50,000. They got paid. And they just concluded, wow,
It works.
this is working. And boom, the next thing, people started
Everybody.
pushing
100K.
pushing in millions, and that was how the whole thing crashed out. And from what you said is that due diligence is very, very important. And with that, I said we have really tried today, and I believe that our viewers must have learned a lot of things. And I have one final thing for my viewers now. With all this thing that we have said now, if you as a viewer, you have 500K with you right now sitting in your account, will you rather invest in things that will give you profit within a short time, or things that will give you profit over a long time? Please do let us know in the comment section. And by the way, my wonderful guest, I really love you. You're looking so sharp
Dappy.
with your white and white. It shows that I'm true to yourself now, investor.
Yeah.
Money really there. Thank you for honoring our invitation.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you.